everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I say anything, I want to apologise for an annoying dry cough, and I'm not going to edit everything out because I will be here forever. As most of you know, I've had the flu, or maybe not quite the flu, but a very bad cold. I've been up in bed for a couple of days. I'm starting to feel a lot better. A lot better. It's just this cough, I just can't get rid of it. And it's not like a deep cough. It doesn't go, it's just sort of, it's just my throat. It's not from my lungs or anything. I'm not coughing up anything. So, which is good, I suppose. But it's annoying. Every time I eat something, I get a coughing fit. And yeah, as much as I love my tea, I'm getting a bit bored of that being sort of the only thing I can drink without coughing too much. Yeah, because like milk or a soft drink or anything like that, even fruit juice, makes me cough. And it's really annoying. So yeah, that's a bit of like where I've made notes and I didn't even put them up. Let's go and do that, shall we? Yeah, so that's where I've been and how I'm feeling now. Thankfully, a lot better. But I'm still not 100%, and yeah, so I'm not back to filming loads. I hope to do another video after this, and then hopefully because I film I've got 4 days that ties in work. I film during those days normally, and then when he's off I don't film. He's got his couple of days off coming up, so I'm trying to film a couple of videos for you now, and then when he's off I'm off, and then when he's back on, hopefully by then I shall, you know, start feeling a lot better and I won't have this annoying cough every 5 minutes, because it's starting to get me down. I'm so fed up with it. Ty's the same. He's had it worse than me though. He actually had like a fever. I had sort of like the shivering, but I didn't burn up the way he did. So yeah, I don't know. It was annoying. This also means that I won't be completing the 31 days of tarot. I'm so behind, and truth be told, unless I do sort of like 10 days in one video and I say just half a sentence about each question, it's not going to happen. I don't have the time, and I don't know. I just don't feel up to it, and that sounds quite sad. I don't feel up to it, but you know, like, I just don't. Yeah, I feel like I'm really out of the loop as well. I haven't really watched that many 31 day videos either, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just not doing it because of all this. It's just not going to happen for me this year. I do want to do a couple of walkthrough videos, because I've got my Dark Days deck that I still want to show off, and I've got the Polka card deck coming, and I'm very excited about that. That's all. I'm blaming Tom Benjamin for that one, because that is to go with his book to study. So yeah, I've got that coming up instead, and I've come up with a little spread as well that I want to show you. So there is still stuff coming, just not, I just don't feel up to, because I think I left it at 21, no, at 11, so I would have another 20 days to go, and I can't see myself doing that. And then another thing that sort of got me down They're not like, oh, I'm so depressed, down, but sort of like, oh, is the whole YouTube thing. My channel was monetized, and I can't remember how I got that monetization, because I got it pretty early on. I think it may have to do with the fact that I already had a channel that was monetized. I think that must have been it. Like when I started this channel, it kind of automatically, like they already okayed me or whatever. And then in April last year, they said, no, you have to have 10,000 views. So we're taking away your monetization and you need 10,000 views, which was fair enough. And I worked on that, and like, you know, I watched the numbers go up, and I was sort of like, oh yeah, I'm nearly there. Not that I made any money up until now. Like I said, my previous channel, which I've had for years, I started in 2006, I think, 2008, I can't quite remember. I've made a whole £9 something on that channel, and you don't get paid until you get to a threshold of, I can't remember if it's £80 or £100. I think it might be 8 or of 60. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I was a long way off of that anyway. But I was getting there, and it was sort of one of my goals for this year was to be like, oh, it'd be great if I could get to where I get paid for this. And it wasn't going to be a lot. Like, if I, you know, 60 quid a year isn't exactly a lot of money, but it would be nice if I could, like, buy myself a deck, or, you know, I don't know. Yeah. It wouldn't be life-changing, because I don't think, unless you do this absolutely full-time and you have a massive following, like there is a few people in the tarot community that have like a big following, they could like make some money off of YouTube and make it, you know, mean something, like your shopping money or maybe even your rent. But unless you are like a daily vlogger or a beauty channel with lots of sponsorships and that kind of stuff, I think the days of making it big on YouTube are over. And like I said, you need to be in one of those categories to get there anyway. I don't think tarot and such is ever going to be quite that big. But yeah, so just before Christmas, I got to the 10,000 views, which I thought, yay, you know, that's great. I love that. Goal reached. So you had to sort of like press a button, apply for it, and YouTube said, oh, we'll take your channel into review and see if you're worth being monetized, blah blah blah. And I didn't hear anything, and I thought, okay, well, it's Christmas, whatever, it might take a little bit longer. And then everyone got the email saying if you don't have 4,000 hours worth of time, like 4,000 hours of people watching your channel, as well as 10,000 subscribers. No, 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I can't. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours viewed. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not right now, anyway. I just got over 300, and I'm so happy. And I wanted to do another reading giveaway, but the way I'm feeling at the moment, that's going to have to postpone until I feel a bit better. But I will do that again, because I really enjoy doing those. So yeah, that really, like, and it's not, like I said, it's not about the money. It's about YouTube keep changing what they want from you, and yeah, it just seems so unfair. Like, you get people to go like, oh yeah, I'm there. Oh no, we're gonna change it, and they say it's to protect YouTube from like people, like they call them bad actors, like people who you know, want to take the piss and who do naughty things. But that's bollocks, let's be honest. And so that kind of bummed me out. Like, that really sort of like, and I wasn't feeling well, and it was sort of like I said, it's not about the money, because I would never make a life-changing amount anyway. But it's just the principle of the thing, isn't it? So yeah, that really annoyed me. And I wanted to talk about something else as well. About playing with your cards, playing with your decks when you're not feeling well. I had like a week and a bit of absolutely no interest in tarot whatsoever, and that slightly worried me. I mean, a couple of those days I was in bed most of the time, and I did read a little bit, and I finished the Magician and Wands book, but other than that I didn't really even think about tarot all that much. And yeah, when it comes to playing with my cards, I only started that sort of the end of last week, because I just didn't feel like it. I know there's people who say if I'm not feeling well, I don't want to touch my cards because of energetic reasons. I'm not like that, to be honest. But just from like a hygiene point of view, I didn't want this flu virus to be stuck on my cards, right? And so yeah, I didn't really play, and I felt bad because, like I said, I've sort of allocated a deck per month, and I feel like I'm not getting as much playtime with my Spirit Within deck because of being ill. But how do you feel about being with your cards and doing tarot readings for yourself, or maybe even for others, when you're not feeling all that great? I know there's been discussions about whether or not you should have a drink while you do a reading, unless you're completely drunk out of your mind. I personally don't see much of a problem, seeing as the original oracles were high as a kite anyway. Off their tits. So that might even help you. Just like a little drink beforehand might get you over that sort of like holding back. Maybe it might be easier for you to connect to people, connect to things that come through. But when you're feeling sort of like foggy in your head, and the headaches were like, my head was throbbing, and yeah, I was on painkillers, and because everything ached, everything, my shins ached. I just don't get why that was. I get like my shoulders hurting from all the coughing and tucking myself into the bed like this, like I was like very tense, and I get that my back and my abdomen was sort of like playing up because of all the coughing and the sneezing and the, you know, like your ribs hurt and all that. But my shins hurt, and I just couldn't make out why. I still don't understand why that was. Like, it's not like I was, you know, crouching everywhere. It's just so weird. Yeah, but like I said, how do you feel? How do you feel about playing with your tarot cards, being with your tarot cards, studying tarot when you're physically not feeling all that great? Yeah, I'm interested to hear about that. So yeah, that was it really for today. It's not a lot, sorry. And I'm sorry if I disappoint people by not finishing the 31 days. Some of the questions that are still coming up for me, I feel like I've answered before. Yeah, so I don't feel too bad about not finishing it. I might sort of pick and choose a couple of the questions that I find interesting and turn them into a video at some point. But right now, I just, no. Sorry. I hope you understand, and I hope to be back in the swing of things pretty soon, because this is it's annoying me so much. It's eating as well. I can't eat anything without a massive coughing fit, and it's just, it's so annoying. So yeah, that was it for me for today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing a lot better than me. If you haven't had this flu, cold, whatever this was, I hope you don't catch it, because it's an absolute pain. I've seen a lot of people complain about it. Some of my friends are on very strong medication, because it like set off all kinds of other things. So yeah, and if you do feel like crap like I did, stay warm, stay hydrated, take all the medication that you can, be nice to yourself. Netflix is your friend. Yeah, and you know, hopefully you'll get over this really, really quickly. It's about a 2-week, I'm in 2 weeks now with this cough. I mean, the cough isn't that bad, but I'm just rambling on. I'm going to say goodbye for today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.